Hi.
At 24 months, my sub is talking, walking, climbing, jumping, running and bustling with energy.
Hi.
Afternoon. Hope everyone's all good. Today is a rod day for me, so hope it's chill Pokemon card sorting day.
Oh, hello, beautiful people of the internet. How are y'all doing? Hello. Oh, the dogs are coming running. Hi, boy. Oh, hello. Yes. The dogs are stressed. You guys are about to get so many treats. You should be very excited. But my office is an absolute you can't really even see it from here. There's truly no sign of it from how I am currently sitting, but my office is a mess. So the dogs are a little stressed to get in here and get out. How are y'all doing? Hello. Welcome. Speed, thank you for the 43 months. I love a rot day. Sort those Pokemon cards. Hi, Lambrecht. Thank you for the 24 months. Our little sub baby is so big. I can't believe they grew up so fast. Hi, Jason. How are we doing today? Hi, Cassie. Hi, Satisfied. Hi, Oliver. Hi, Natalar. Hi, Carly. I'm so sorry that your treat race was bugged. I feel like it was bugged a little bit in general. Zuma, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. What the heck? What the heck? Thank you very much. Shout out to 5 people who got gifted a sub there. If you got one, make sure and say thanks to Zuma. Thank you. Thanks very much. Hype train. Exclamation Marsh in the chat for sure. Evo's headed out to be productive. I'm way behind in schoolwork. Good luck. Good luck. All right, let me give out some dog treats real quick. Chat, my office is a mess. You guys aren't going to be able to see it at all, but my desk is here. I got a brand new desk that's kind of taking up a ton of space here, but my standing desk that's not standing currently. I'm in the process of setting it up, so my office has twice as much desk in it right now, which is really complex. Hi, Kodros. Hey, Mug Demon. Hi, Geo. How y'all doing? Artifice is lurking. Sounds good. Sounds good. Dog treats. Good boys. I'll get 6 of them. Shake. Good boy. Shake. Good boy. Lay down. Good dogs. Are you guys all dogged out after yesterday's reading stream? Are you guys tired of seeing dogs on camera after we saw some dog cuddles for an hour yesterday? I feel like we could probably just like leave them off stream for like a week. Like at this point, it's like we've seen them enough. You can never be dogged out. I know, especially in this community. I understand that the reason anybody is here waiting at 12 o'clock for me to go live is because they want to feed my dogs and see my dogs. I know I'm not the main attraction here. Did you watch the PlayStation State of Play? And if so, did anything interest you? I sure did not. I forgot that was today. What's the headlines? No Bloodborne remake? No Bloodborne remaster? No Silksong and Bloodborne? Those would be the things that I'd be most excited for. What's the State of Play update? My blanket's sideways. How was the reading stream yesterday? It was a lot of fun. I mean, I basically almost fell asleep on camera because I was tired. But the book was good. I think the Hollow Knight piano was a hit. We did a Hollow Knight piano soundtrack. And then we played Ori and the Blind Forest and beat it. We're not done with it, but we beat it, which was a surprise to me as much as anybody. Did you read the whole book? No. I read just like 60. I read like 65 pages, something like that. 63. Lamberg says, I'm jealous. Is your desk permanent standing or will it go burr and convert from standing to sitting? It'll go burr. Desk go burr. I am excited. I am a little bit nervous until I get everything absolutely set up. I would like to get it all set up and get all my, like, you know, get my monitor, my camera, my light, everything like mounted and set up, and then I'll be like, okay, good. We're good. Lies of P DLC was the most interesting TBF. I do hear Lies of P is fun. I've heard it's great. I've heard it's one of the best Souls-likes in recent years. Desk goes burr because it's cold. Yeah, desk goes burr. Oh shit, we're supposed to be playing opening cards right now. I forgot. What else you guys got going on today? Oh, 27 seconds left to open cards. Uh-oh. We, it's been a good morning around the Indigestion household. Our daughter has a wicked cough, but she's like she doesn't seem sick otherwise, just a cough. So that's lucky. I hung out with her a bunch this morning while Meg slept in because Meg worked really hard last night. For cards, we got Cassie, Ikelos, Satisfied, Lady Rivers, Tony, Cassie, Tony, Pokey, Cassie, Zuma. We're going to move the Zuna up there. We're going to move a grown man up there before we get to any duplicates. I think wait. Did I just see an I Jason in there? Or am I absolutely tripping? Nope, I saw an I Amaria. This Dokuritsu card is wrong. I will fix that. These Valorant cards are wrong. I will fix that. I keep forgetting. Let's do it. Do I have a mod who could run a card prediction? Please? I can do it if not. Today's my baby's 17th birthday. I get to see K-Bell tonight at dinner. Yay! That's so exciting. Carly's on it. Thank you, Carly. That's awesome. Happy birthday to your baby as well. Today is my sister-in-law's birthday. Tomorrow, everybody make sure and wish Evo a happy birthday, as well as Autumn. Today is also Panda's birthday. I saw that in Discord. Predictions live. We're going to open some packs. Fart, pink, or shit pack. You got 30 seconds to believe or disbelieve. Your call. Do with your shots what you will, but choose wisely. First big snowfall here, so everything is shutting down. Ooh. Kodros, can I ask vaguely where you live, Kodros? As vague as you want. You don't have to answer that. We got some flurries this morning, but it was also kind of like freezing ice last night. So it's freaking nasty. It's freaking nasty. I'm so ready for February to be over, for March to be over, and for it to be spring. All right, predictions live. Cassie, what are you looking for? Hearthian Headlights or Cult Munity? Got a couple packs here. I love it. Hearthian Headlights or Cult Munity? Your best card is still a gold, so let's get something better than that for you. Brujo says it's raining. Hey, speaking of Brujo says it's raining here currently. So that's lovely. I love it. Coders is from Beaverton, Oregon. You got your first snow in Oregon? Oh, baby. Cassie, we're going to the moon. Jessica, thanks so much for the follow. We're going to the moon. Silver in slot 2, and it's a 50 of 50 card gods. The card gods look beneficently upon thee this after's noon. And it continues with a silver Hamilton the Boar. And it continues with this. Shit. Do they look kindly upon you, or are you going to stay silver the entire time? Creative stalling in silver. Come on. We're looking Cult Munity. We're looking Hearthian Headlights. We're looking for white. Okay, let's see if Aikilos has any better luck. I'm so sorry, Cassie. You had so many chances to get better than that. And the card god said, nah. Aikilos, what are we looking for? Making spaghetti. One higher than the sexy number. Let's go. My cousin lives in Beaverton, small world. Are you 100% positive that a Kodros is not your cousin? I'm just saying, I think there's a chance. Tongla of the Wild. This is a guaranteed shit pack, by the way. Guaranteed. So thanks for voting blue. I should keep my mouth shut. I should keep my mouth shut. War Crimes in silver. Hearthine Headlights in silver. Hey, that was supposed to be Cassie's card. Well, Satisfy, what are you looking for? I'm here for the vibes. I don't effing know. Okay, oh my god. Chat, freak out. First ever pack. First ever pack of cards for Satisfied. Can I please get a freaking drum roll in the chat? We wish you luck. We wish you nothing but bronze. Just kidding. We wish you so much better than bronze. Fine Wood from Valheim. It's a good start. That's an omen for the pack to come. Either you're about to have a very raunchy sex joke pack, or you're going to have a full art, like art everywhere. You know, we've got Minecraft, we've got Valheim. Okay, so it's survival games. It's Stardew, which is not a survival game. I'm trying to read the tea leaves here, and I'm not having any luck. The only thing that I can see in common between these three cards is they are art and they are bronze. Will the trend continue? It sure didn't. Why do I say anything? Never mind. No longer art and no longer bronze. They're all Meg playthroughs. That's a great point. Open your third eye, Ryan. I need some I need some drugs. Silver tadpoles, and that's gonna do it for your first pack. That could be viewed as art. Partner? You should open a pack in complete silence. Zuma? Okay, your pack I'm opening in complete silence. I'll do it with emotes only. Like emoting on my face. Lady Rivers. I accidentally clicked the button. I was looking for this. Let's pretend we didn't see that. Looking for Glorious Leader, BG3, and BOTW. BG3, Breath of the Wild, and Glorious Leader. Lady Rivers, I've got you. Your first card is going to be a... Oh, interesting. Bronze Proposal. Groundhog's Day is was a week ago, right? Oh, that's the card you were looking for. That's exactly the card you were looking for. And in silver, that means you've got 2 chances to climb from here. Tongla of the Wild, that is Breath of the Wild, a little bit, kind of, sort of. It's sort of Breath of the Wild. It is. Lady Rivers, are you engaged in matrimony? And if not, are you considering engaging in matrimony today? Because the lottery gods said maybe consider it. Holy shit. If someone was looking for... Are you looking for a sign? Are you looking for a sign? 220 out of 50s right there. I've been married for 5 years, so no. Some people get married a second time. I'm sorry. That is true, but those people get divorced. What I mean is some people renew their vows. Maybe you should consider renewing your vows. Maybe you should consider doing a renew your vows time vibe. That's what I meant. Can you get super married? You should consider leveling up your marriage from level 1 to level 2. Tony is looking for whatever it is, whatever is left after Evo takes them all. Let's get extra married. All right. Tony, good luck. I believe in you. This is the scraps that Evo left. The scraps that they left. Glorious Leader, little in the cards. 99 out of 100. Fine Wood. Marcus Sexy Star. Tony, how do you feel about a ship pack? Do you got one? Let's look. I never remember. You've had one. You've had one. Didn't you get one like yesterday? Did you get one like yesterday? If you prestige your marriage, do your accomplishments reset? Final card. I'm not going to warm it up too much. I'll warm it up a little bit. Oh! Speaking of getting warmed up. You have to reheat your spaghetti after you've eaten it once in order to enjoy it more fully. I don't know anybody who eats cold spaghetti. And I don't like making spaghetti in the cold. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're going to do a completely silent pack for Zuma, a.k.a. Marsh. Hi, grown man. How you doing? I saw the 1975 in concert. This song was great. I have also seen them in concert. I have not seen this song in concert, though. No, that's not true. I have. I pulled up at the wrong time. Hi, geek. Okay. So quiet this. Hey, listen. I haven't started opening it yet. All right. Starting now. Silent game starts now. Let's go. I'd love a ship pack. Then you get a silver. Then you get a white card gods, though. So that's a big win. That's a big win. Shout out to Alpaca for this incredible art. One of the things that I love about this art is how much obviously it features the frames in terms of like the frame color schemes. But I just love how good it looks inside of a frame. You know? Just looks great. Congrats, Zuma. All right, we got Grown Man, Cassie, Tony, Pokey. All right. Looking forward. Taxes are done for the year. Now it's time for funny number. Anything Legend of Zelda would be nice as well. It's time to get funny number, aka 69s. 69. I'm seeing a lot of 69s here. You being quiet made it feel like I needed to whisper my chat messages. 79. That's not quite the same thing. Take a 5. Queen Magmines of Loria. We got Glorious Leader. There's no 69 in that, and there ain't going to be any 69s in the future either. I either have or have trades out for all 69 out of 100s that have been pulled. Well, let's get you something you can add to sweeten the deal for a trade. 1 out of 20 Kingsley Rookie. That's a good card. He's a good boy. He's a very good boy. Oh, that's probably too sad to bring up on stream. Never mind. I'm not going to tell that story. Never mind. Okay, Cassie. Let's do Cassie's pack, and then we'll stop. Stepping away for a few. Remind Ryan to pay out the prediction. I got you. Hi, Mona. How are you today? Happy Thursday. Hope you're having a great day. I really should pour my Spindrifts into these mugs to sip them. Sparkling water from a mug. Should I do it, chat? Sparkling water from a mug. Can you do mine in silence too? I like the facial expressions. I don't do requests. Yes, I will. Blow those hairs out first. I literally did. That's exactly what I did. I blew probably dog hair settled in it because of how much dog hair is in our house. I never drink anything sparkling, but you live in Europe. I thought you were required by law to like start taking your bottles as an infant carbonated. Isn't that the case? You can do anything. Don't let them tell you otherwise. Get it twisted. You can do anything you set your mind to. Get it twisted. Sparkling water was sent straight from the devil to ruin lives. Satisfied? I want you to go think about what you just said for the next 60 seconds. While I pour, you know what? While I pour with ASMR-like audio quality, my sparkling water, oh shit, probably got some doubled audio there, into this mug. I was fucking muted. Fuck. Shit.
Hi.
Sparkling water tastes like static and you know it.
Like TV static? I always kind of wanted to eat TV static. TV static looks like it's got a good crunch to it. I'm just kidding, Ryan. You don't have to do mine in silence. Oh shit, we got 20 seconds left. Okay, I'm doing it in silence, Cassie. Starting now. Let's go. The silent treatment is paying off. The silent treatment is absolutely a winner. We are going to open exactly one more pack because I took so long with that thing. We're going to do exactly one more pack because I took so long. Congrats, Cassie. Tony's looking for whatever Evo doesn't take. Hamilton the boy. Creative stalling. Final pack. This one's for the believers or the disbelievers. Bonk. Believers? I got you. Oh, I shouldn't have said shit. Whoa. It's just a white card day. 10 out of 10 Forest. It's a white card day. Still not my turn, apparently. You will be absolutely first at the start of stream tomorrow, Pokey. How's that sound? Absolutely first at the start of stream tomorrow. Every time. 10 out of 10. That's a great card. It's a great card. Congrats. What if I'm not here tomorrow? Then we won't open it. Because it tells us if you're here or not. We'll open it the next day after that you are here. Somebody's got to be the first person out every time. I'm sorry. Today it happened to be you. How many packs are locked right now? They're a good amount. Maybe in the like 20 range. Let me look. Five, 10, 15, 20, probably like 21. Damn, I'm good. Around 21. Yo, hi Mars. Did I miss cards? You missed cards, but it's okay because we wouldn't have made it to your card anyways because I took too long. Ryan, I don't know if a going live notification went out to Discord. Oh, shit. Thank you for the heads up. This train system won't build. Hi, girly. Itself. Thank you for the heads up. Mars, how are you? Exclamation turd in chat. Jeff wants some cards for tomorrow or for the future. Let's go. Tomorrow or the day after. Tomorrow or sometime. I'll pay out this prediction. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Girly just reminded me of something. Hey, girly. Was it that? Something else? Tony, I saw your before and after photos in the Discord, by the way. They looked awesome. Prediction, payout. No, we did not get a fart pink or a shit pack, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I don't know if I like sparkling water from a mug. Oh, hey, we were talking about something. Europeans. You're telling me you don't take your bottles sparkling? Y'all don't carbonate your bottles for infants? I was under the impression that Europeans drink sparkling water constantly. Or at least the French do, and the Dutch? I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure I had a ton of sparkling water in the Netherlands as well. I definitely did in France. The carbonation comes from the tap, so to speak. Germans drink a lot of sparkling water, I think. I would be super interested to know the rate of sparkling water drinkage across Europe. Finland, it's not that common. Was I wrong about the Netherlands? Ikelos? I don't think I've ever seen anyone with a bottle of water, TBH, but you can get it. Like, okay, sit down at a cafe. Sit down at a restaurant. Are they going to offer you sparkling water? Italians drink a lot of sparkling water in my experience. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, wow.
Cheers to some more glorious factory progress today.
Hi. Hi. Will you start waving hi? That'd be great if you could do that. It would be really fun for me. And that's what you're here for, right? Is to be, oh, you did it! Kind of. Yeah! Hi! I mean, you waved your whole arm. That's something. Hi, Game Cultist. Nick, thanks so much for the Prime sub. We're going to do a lot of Satisfactory progress here in just a second. In Rome, they have sparkling water fountains on the streets. Are you serious? You order a water, it'll just be water. Sorry, it'll be tap water. For some reason, I thought you were joking about baby bottles being carbonated. I mean, I was, but... Snoo, thanks for the 11 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Finland, it's probably either alcohol or caffeine. Bubbles don't go great with coffee. Damn. I'm having to reconsider my whole worldview right now. That's how important this was to me. It's got to be a higher rate of, at least certain places in Europe have to have a way higher rate of sparkling water consumption than the United States, though. At least than Indiana, that's for sure. Gotta be. Hi, Cherim. I just came back from shoveling. The snow is now up to my hips. It isn't stopping for another 4 hours. It's up to your hips? Are you particularly short or... Holy shit. Sorry, Ryan, did you see my receive sub? I did, and then it completely blanks my mind. Thank you. I got you. Thanks for the reminder. Mars, it did work, yeah. In case you guys missed it, by the way, we added you can use a chat extension to select pronouns and have those appear for other people watching chat. So, for instance, I'm using it right now, and I can see plenty of people's pronouns in chat. Run a poll for chat to see what the love/hate ratio for Seltzer is. Well, I know that I I can't run a poll in chat because I'm aware that I preach to the I preach to the sinful. I'm aware. This is not, you know, this is not a bully pulpit where I tell everyone what to feel and then they feel it. I'm here bringing the word to the masses, and frankly, what that means is the uneducated and the may I say, I'm trying to lift this mug with my pinky up. The may I say, the commoners who don't drink sparkling water. This actually is a bully pulpit. You silence the opposition. I do that, correct. Would you like to be banned again for another 60 seconds? I gotta go since I'm not caught up on this playthrough. Sounds good, Kodros. Thanks for being here. Here, we'll do a super unofficial poll. We'll do a super unofficial poll. Type yes in the chat. Type Y in the chat if you enjoy sparkling water like a normal and frankly cultured human being. Type in the chat if you have either never had it because you're uncultured, or even worse, you've had it and you don't like it. That's a lot of ins in the chat. What is wrong with you all? You've never even enjoyed like a pamplemousse LaCroix? There's some whys. Thank you. Okay, my faith in humanity is being my faith in our community, frankly, is being restored. I think sparkling water is great. I think there's better sparkling water than others. That's why I drink Spindrift. Cheers. Yes, I have it in a mug right now. Anyways, welcome to Satisfactory. I like to drink normal water, man. Leave us alone. I also like to drink normal water, but I also like sparkling. I can do both. Get you a man who can do both. Okay. Hey, welcome back. We are Satisfactory. So if you missed a stream on 2 days ago, Tuesday, we are, first off, we're currently sitting on our vertical bus. This is our vertical bus. And after the last episode, I actually did a little bit more vertical. I made it just a slight bit bigger. So it's literally only up from here. We're going to the moon with this thing. It's going to go up. We recently made some circuit boards here. We made some... please get me over the hump. Oh, I didn't make it. Fuck. We made some computers. Right after that. And we should now have the 50 computers that we need to do the... Oh, shit. Fuck. I keep taking damage because I keep not letting my thing... My thing recharge. We should have the 50 computers we need for railway signaling research. I have got to get some better fuel for my fucking jetpack because this biofuel thing is not cutting it. That's 4. We have 46. That's 50. We're going to go run that shit and then... and then play with trains. My plan for today is mostly to get the basics of a train system built, like at least outlined. And then I'd like to do more automating. We'll see if I get a chance, but... only up did we run out of land rights around the factory. I ran out of patience to run in big, enormous circles around the factory. Hi, Freya. Good day. How you doing? Okay. Water over unsweetened iced tea, over sparkling water, over everything else. Your top drink of choice is water? And then your second favorite is unsweetened iced tea. Launch that shit.
Milestone reached. Train
Dope.
signals placed on train rails can control
Water's
and
so
improve
good.
train behavior.
You
This
don't have
helps
to...
to avoid events where multiple trains attempt to occupy the same physical location. For information related to earlier train events, Please refer to your employee non-disclosure agreement.
Events, quotation mark. You don't have to convince me. I'm like water's biggest fan. Like, I love water. I fucking, like, my life motto is hydrate or dihydrate. Like, I love water. You don't have to convince me. I'm just surprised to see it be someone's favorite drink. I love water. I wouldn't say it's my favorite drink, you know? Water is life. It is, like, literally a requirement for life, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite drink. Sometimes I want something with flavor, but yeah, generally water is the number one. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. We have train stations now. So now it's time. We have signals now. So now it's time to think about. We should probably do a little bit of whatchamacallit? A little bit of experimenting, jumping over the void, before we just up and go crazy trying to build a rail system. But I will say, I had some off-camera thoughts about, I was thinking about how I want to build my train station, my train system, and I have an idea. I think I'm actually going to move where this stuff is, because I think this is not going to behoove us. I was already going to have to move it, but I'm going to move it again, because I don't think it's actually going to behoove us to have it there. So here's what I'm going to do. I need to move it higher in the air, because I need it to not be... I need it to be able to run north to the high part of the map without having to go uphill. I would prefer it that way. I want it to be on one completely level platform. I need to switch it around so that the like the outbound is closer to the factory, because then it lets us build forever in the other direction as many new train stations as we want to build. However, I think I'm going to completely change the... Rather than going this way with our train station here, I'm going to have it go... Oh my god, I almost ran off the map. I'm going to have it go north with our train stations building out to the left. There's going to be an outbound train, like right here. And then there's going to be inbound trains and a whole bunch of train stations going that way. I think I like that. It makes sense because when I unload material, the reason I picked it is this. When I unload material, it's going to go from that direction to the east, directly into the place that I want to feed it into the factory, if that makes sense. So we can like bring it down to here, feed it into the factory, and then have it go up. That's my thought. We're also going to move it up because then it'll be above this. So all this is going to get torn down and removed. But first, I want to play around with train signals. I think they probably are relatively simple. Like, I understand the reason for both of them, I think, in my brain. Block signal and path signal. But I want to make sure that's true. Water overall, hydro homies. I got to go, though. Love y'all. Bye. Bye, satisfied. I'll absolutely chug a glass of water. I drink a lot of water, but coffee is my favorite drink. How many cups of coffee do you have per day, Kabo? I'm here to shame you. I'm just kidding. Where is water on my tier list? I don't even know that. I feel like it doesn't belong on the tier list. Water is like... It's like... Water's like air. I love air, and also I have to have it to live. But I don't, like, make a special run to the gas station or the restaurant so that I can get some special air. How is it not on the tier list, though? I guess I'm saying I'm using the bacon burger redundancy clause. I'm not actually saying this. Don't fucking jump down my throat, I swear to God. I'm basically saying that it's like... It's its own tier list. It's its own thing. There's water. There's drinks I drink because I am... There's like recreational drinks. And then there's the lifeblood itself. Water. Okay, block signal. Oh, look at this fancy pantsy looking ass. I'm missing a computer. Oh, shit. Okay, well. I can't really make a computer. Yes, I can. No? I don't know if I have enough plastic. I have exactly enough plastic to make 2. Oh, no, I don't, because I also need the other thing from down below. Shit. I need circuit boards. No, I mean, that makes sense, Mars. Damn it. I am only going to have enough for one thing. Okay, well, shit. I guess we're just going to build our train system without any, Actually, hold up. I can do this. I can do this. This manufacturer itself took plastic to build. God, we are scraping by on the edge of the lack of materials here. Water's the foundation of every drink there. Though, that's what I'm saying. It is not. I need 3 of these, so you need to give 12 plastic. It sort of like supersedes our tier list. I miss my caffeine, but wow, I love not having headaches all the time. I still get my chocolate in my mocha, though. I was having a mocha a day, which was spectacular, but I finally realized my 4 to 6 headaches per week were caused by caffeine. So now I'm on decaf. It's not the same. Cable says, what do you consider a cup? You tell me how much coffee you're drinking. I'm not going to judge you. I consider like my big mug, you know, it ain't a fluid cup, but it's like I only fill my coffee cup once, and then I don't drink it. I have a big mug and I only drink about half of it. I went the wrong direction, you know. Like my answer to how many cups I have per day would be. I went way too high. Would be like 1, but it's kind of just like a half a cup. Did I not grab the fucking circuit boards out of the thing? Shit! Depends on how strong of a coffee you drink. In terms of like how much caffeine you get. What's your caffeine consumption, chat? Am I off my rocker? Oh no, did it go on the belt? Oh no, it went on the belt. That's what happened. Oh, thank God we didn't ever hook it up. It stops right there. Thank God. Usually 3 cups. I guess I drink about 24 ounces of low caffeine coffee a day with almond or cashew milk. Nice. I feel like you're definitely in like coffee is your favorite drink territory if you can have 3 cups a day. Damn. I can't have more than my like half a cup or 1 cup or whatever you'd call it, or else I get wildly anxious. I have a Coke occasionally. Mostly, I have Coke a little bit more now that I'm a parent because because I'm often just like that's really the one computer we can make. Wow. Damn, we can do 1 signal but not 2 and not. Oh, that's funny. Okay, well. Fuck. I guess I gotta go get more plastic. So come with me on a little adventure, chat. I've started using caffeine basically to keep myself awake while parenting. As a little treat for being awake. I average 2 coffees a week unless I'm socializing a lot because what culture is so big here? 2 to 3 cups black. Anything past 3, and I switch to decaf tea. I drink so much water, my partner is constantly refilling my water bottles for me like a hero. Yeah, I'm one of those, like, have to have a drink with you at all times. Have to fill up your water bottle before bed. I never drink soda or alcohol. Water and coffee exclusively. No milk either. That's the real headline there. I sip on my coffee all day. Wait a second. So are you drinking iced coffee? How are you drinking your coffee? Okay. This is a thing that gets me. How does one sip on coffee all day if it isn't iced? It's got to be iced, right? Because hot coffee to me has about a 5 to 10 minute window, depending on the thermos or whatever. And maybe you've got an excellent thermos that just keeps stuff that perfect temperature of warm. But like, the minute my coffee gets tepid, it's like, room temp is fine. See, that's what I mean. Like, room temp coffee is not for me. Y'all are a different breed if you can drink. If you can drink room temp coffee and enjoy it. I'm not here to yuck your yum. I'm just here to be like, dang, that's impressive. I don't like warm coffee unless I'm literally out in the cold. Oh, interesting. I've had my room temp coffee before. It's not the best, but I'll still drink it. I have a little heater for my desk mug. What are we talking? Like heat plate, like hot plate type vibe? Or is it like your mug has a plug in and so you can plug it in and keep it warm? Hot plate type vibe? A good thermos makes a bit, you have a microwave? Yeah, I own a microwave, but I'm not about to microwave my coffee. That sounds terrible. That's like, have you had coffee and have you had like shitty coffee that sits in a heated like dispenser all day? You know the silver big like drip coffee dispensers? Those are great if they're just like if they're just keeping something warm. But if it's just sitting there like constantly heating it, to me that's burnt coffee. It's like eating a hot dog that's been on a gas station roller, a gas station like heat roller all day. I'll eat it, to be clear, and enjoy it. I'm not here to shit talk gas station food. It's done me way too many solids most of my life. But to me, like, continuously heating or even microwaving your coffee is like, oh man, that's just... Oh yeah, sounds great. Thanks. I don't know. Ah, I fell off. Beyonce microwaves hers if it gets cold. Does she take like creamer or anything in it? That's the other thing I was thinking is maybe it's because I take creamer, like, or half and half. Like, maybe that's the part of it that I'm not sure I wouldn't. She does? Okay, interesting. I microwave my coffee because every time I want to take a sip, I get distracted by children. Okay, let's chuck 100. Let's chuck 100. And then we'll wait for these things to come out. I want to play with rail stations before we do anything else. While I do this, here's what we'll do. We'll chuck an extra 100 and an extra 100, and then I can spend my time. Rather than waiting on this, I can spend my time doing something else. Here's what I want to do. I want to go all the way north, and I want to find out what the level, like the height, is that I need to be avoiding, that I need to put my train station level at, if that makes sense. Chuck that in there and that. Sort. Cool. Oh my god. I work at a factory that runs 24 hours a day. Our coffee usually ends up as a syrup. Anything I make at home is better. Wow. I guess this also just goes to show, like, when I was like, when I started drinking coffee at like probably 18, 19, 20, I was like, oh yeah, the more coffee, the better. And then I had pretty terrible anxiety for like 6, 7 years. And then at the end of that 6 and 7 years, when I was like, oh my God, maybe I should drink less than a cup of coffee a day and I'd be less anxious. My coffee habits changed utterly. In grad school, I've told this story before, so forgive me, but in grad school, I had an office on campus, like in the English building, but I didn't, but I shared that office with like 2 other grad students, and I didn't want to basically hang out with other people all day while I was trying to like write and do work. And so I went to, what the fuck is this? Oh, it's radiation. Shit. What the hell is that? Are those radiated bad guys? Oh yeah, they're radiated. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Radiation level. When they get near you, it irradiates you? That's wild. Okay. Yikes. Jeff, thanks for the Prime sub. Thank you. Thank you. So I basically, I got to Starbucks like really early every day, or relatively early. And I bought my $1.89 or whatever it was at the time, cup of coffee, and could get refills, and basically just rented a desk for that $1.89 or whatever, and I would stay there until you know, until whenever. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit further because it looks like, oh no, speaking of coffee, looks like there's something a little higher over there. How high do I need to go before I'm just like, that is definitely high enough, you know? Hard to know. Oops, let's just zoop it out. Zoop it out. And then we're gonna dismantle like probably those 3 so that nothing can get on here minus me. And then we're just gonna go way too high. Hi for me. How's chat been? Sorry, how's stream been thus far? It's been good. Just been talking about like caffeine and coffee, and debating on how I should design my train system. Speaking of coffee, the fuck is that? I think it's smoke, but it kind of looks like an animal. I think if I go just a little bit higher, I'm definitely high enough. I hope so. This has got to be high enough to go over everything in the game. You know what? It's actually too high, because I can actually, although I'm still going to have to chop down trees. Shit. If I go right here, I'm still going to have to probably chop down trees. I can also just avoid this area. God, this is beautiful. Cassie's lurking. Sounds good. This area is really pretty. It's really pretty and really fucking dangerous. So much dangerous stuff here. But yeah, there's like radiation. I want to... I mean, this is the farthest this direction I've been. We went over to the beach over there, but like... This is the farthest this direction I've been. Okay, so now my goal is to go... like this. And then am I in line with our system? I think I basically am. We're gonna zoop our way home. This is the level of our trains. I can tear. I can chop all those trees down if I need to. Trains are an interesting puzzle, but I know you did some science on them already. We did some science. And I'm trying not to... I'm mostly trying to let the... My goal with trains is not to exactly perfect them the first time, but to make no critical mistakes that then limit my ability to continue progressing, you know? I don't want to have to redesign them super hard. We'll see, though. We'll see. I do know, and I wish you luck. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe there'll be like a Mark II train, which will be entirely different, or like we'll run on the magic of summer sloops or something, and then I'll be screwed. But we really need more iron plate in dimensional depot storage. God, this is too high. I don't think it's too high, but it is very high. Oh, boy. This could be too high. I keep accidentally... Sky trains? Yeah. Elevated train platforms. Now, what's the weirdest drink you drink? What's the like? By weird I mean unique. I don't mean weird in a bad way. What's the strangest thing you drink? Sounds like K-Bell has nothing. It's like it's water and coffee. Just fine. Nothing wrong with being normal. I drink a ton of milk. I guess is probably the only like noteworthy ton of milk. Melted ice cream? You drink that? This is like we're building in creative mode. Like we're just up in the sky where nothing matters. We're probably going to need to do hypertube like ways to get up here because this is going to be insane if not. Oh boy. Also too far over. This is our guide rail. That's all. Shouldn't I have like hit our... Yo, somebody bought some merch. What the heck? Let's go. Shout out to whoever that was. I can take a look. In terms of username. I've heard of elephant poop coffee. I've heard of that too, where like something about the elephant poop does wonders for something. That was you, Caitlin. What the heck? Thank you. I begrudgingly drink my electrolyte tablets and water when I get lightheaded while working out, but that's about it. Oh, I will say, I have an electrolyte tablet every day to stay as hydrated as possible. Caitlin, thanks so much. I hope you enjoy the shirt. I drink pickle juice occasionally. I don't think that's weird either, Mona. Did you know pickle juice is actually is regarded as I mean, that is weird to be clear, but I've had it as well. Pickle juice is regarded as a sort of like cure-all. Not really, but a little bit. For ultra runners during really long endurance foot races. A lot of times people drink pickle juice because of its... Did I not build completely straight? Okay, we're doing this in the most bass-ackwards way possible. That looks straight. It's not. It's straight, but it's not north. If that makes sense. It's straight, but it ain't north. Does that matter? I don't know. Probably not. I've had the cat poop coffee. Bought it for my mom 1 year for Christmas. It was really good coffee. Cat owners will do anything to talk about their cat's butts. Okay, I have a new plan. This was just our marker for how high we needed to be. That's all. I might actually go a little lower than this. I know I said I was going to go this high. By the way, don't look if you get motion sick. I should have said that earlier. I would love the ability to do that in real life. Not really, probably. I would probably hate it, but... Okay, I have an idea. How do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? IRL, where does the sky start? I think take the height of Mount Everest. This is a dumb way to answer this question, and it's not actually what I believe. Take the height of Mount Everest, add 1 foot, the height of Mount Everest peak, add 1 inch, 1 whatever, 1 unit of height, and that's where the sky starts. Just above the ground. Friend, have you ever had a lucid dream? I have never had one. I have twice in my life. In one of them, I made myself jump and be kind of floaty like that. Damn. No, I've never lucid dreamed. Okay. Listen, I know it looks like we're just tooling around here, but we're like triangulating in a way. I think unfortunately it's not what my brain wants to say, but I do think that the definition of I do think that one of the best answers to where does the sky start is probably just where the ground is, like above the ground, you know? I think that's probably it. If I could fly, like birds fly, right? Birds fly, I would argue, through the sky. When birds dive low, I think they're still flying through the sky. I think a bald eagle, America caicona, soaring directly above the lake's calm surface, inches, I'd say that's sky. Is there sky in a building? There's air in a building. I think sky is unenclosed, like not enclosed, unenclosed, open air. Would you use sea level? The sky starts right above sea level? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. Sky is synonymous with atmosphere. I think of sky as relatively synonymous with atmosphere. I think that makes sense. The sky is really just another way of describing the atmosphere. That's kind of how I feel. I don't know if the sky is a physical thing, but rather the visual representation of the phenomenon that happens in the atmosphere. I think that makes some sense. It's also like, it's a visual representation. It's also like, it's also just like a category. Like it's a category we talk about too. You think right here, I am higher than that thing right there. I don't really want to go, I don't know. I guess if I'm going high, I should just go all the way up, right? There it is. There's our ladder. I was just saying, where the fuck is our ladder at? Let's be somewhat scientific about our method here. First off, parachute on. I want my trains to be perpendicular to our factory. It would really annoy me if they were not. And the way that I do that is I get over to that, I build it over to what we're doing right now, and then I line it up. I line up the height and then the angle. The height from that one, but the angle from this one. And then I'm going to build straight north and see what happens. There is atmosphere in the subway, but I don't think the pigeons there are flying in the sky. That is why I think unenclosed, like not enclosed, is important. Here's the question about that, though, right? Say you build an enormous, like, geodesic dome, you know, like sci-fi style. What's that Stephen King series of books? Say you live in an enormous, like, glass domed thing. You know, say we've ruined the climate and in the future we all live inside of these enormous enclosed domes. They're so large, though, that you still have not only atmosphere, but like the effects of, you know, maybe it's large enough that you can even have wind. At what point, when those domes get larger, have we gone? Does it revert to sky? If I'm inside of a like 10 foot by 10 foot geodesic, you know, like a 10-foot radius a dome? Geodesic? I don't know how to say that word. To me, that feels like that's not sky. Under the Dome is the name of the book. Thank you. Like, that's not sky. But then if it's 100 feet by 100 feet, probably still not sky. If it's a dome the size of the city of Indianapolis, at that point, is it sky? I do think, for some reason, in my brain, birds flying through it is the easiest way for me to visualize it, you know? If a bird flies through it, would I call it sky? Google says an unobstructed view upward from the surface of the Earth. This includes the atmosphere and outer space. It may also be considered a place between the ground and outer space, thus distinct from outer space. Yeah, I guess the real question is, where does the sky end? I feel like if you... Oh, man, I don't know enough about the end of our... I don't know about enough about the absolute upper limits of our upper atmosphere to know, like, it's probably not a hard line where our atmosphere ends, right? It's probably not a super easy hard line to draw. If you go by that definition, it doesn't. The thing with the including outer space. But it also says it may not include outer space. Basically what I'm asking, here's a different way to phrase it. Where does outer space start? That one I'm sure we have a NASA definition for. Where does... It's the Kármán line. Feel free to enlighten me. Feel free to enlighten me. Beyond inner space? I like the way you think. Yeah, I think we just have to wait for our... No, here's what we can do. Here's what we can do. We want to build that way. What we don't want to do is build any of this shit. Let's just dismantle it. We'll come back and dismantle the rest of it later. It's neither sharp nor well-defined, but often between 50 and 62 miles above sea level. So not well-defined or sharp. What is the general definition that they use to determine the carbon line? Remember the Red Bull guy who went skydiving basically from space? I still get stressed thinking about it. That was still one of the coolest things. Still one of the coolest things. I was not particularly stressed. I was very awestruck though. Oh boy, even this isn't perfect. Okay, so here's what we know. Right here. Right here. That is now our first bit of rail line. Actually, shit, I should probably do it over here. Not right there. Cool. So from here, I need to get back over to that and then delete all the stuff that I just built. My brain does not understand how a human can fall from space and then live. Yeah. But I'm stressed out in general by space. Aw, man. My pinky is hitting the shift and control button at the same time, and it's kind of actually difficult to do. Oh boy, I didn't know! Okay. Think I could make it all the way over there? Probably not. Do you think I can make it all the way over there? Never mind, I can just do this. with my jetpack. Kármán line is just an international agreed upon height at 100 kilometers. Let's think this through. Atmosphere probably... Oh man, now I just want to watch a 30-minute documentary, 60-minute documentary about the Kármán line and about what atmosphere looks like at the very edge of atmosphere. Hi, Luke. How's it going? I mean, sorry. No, hey, Raya. How you doing? Listen, I'm aware this is a slightly dumb and time-consuming way to do what we're doing, but we did solve our problem. Not bad. How are you? I'm great. At 76 miles atmospheric, drag becomes negligible. Interesting. Interesting. This is kind of actually making my pinky cramp. I'm using my pinky to hit two buttons at once. Never mind. I'll use my other finger. I probably should have built out and then deleted on the way back. I'm just realizing. All right, we can still do that. Up here enjoying my coffee. How goes stream today? It's good. We're trying to design a train system. We're going to make a lot of mistakes today, but I think it should be fun too. I'm probably building my train system way too fucking high in the sky, but I kind of like the idea. Yeah, well, I know it'll never be in the way, which seems good. Seems great, actually. Water doesn't count. And also we want to know where the sky starts. What the fuck is my job, by the way? What have you talked about today? What have you done at work today, Ryan? Well, I made an argument that water doesn't count. Pissed off a lot of people on the internet who are otherwise generally super fucking nice to me. Why did I do that to them? And then we talked about where the sky starts. It doesn't count as a favorite drink. Ryan thinks it doesn't count. No, I didn't say it didn't count. I said it's a very interesting favorite drink to have. I personally wouldn't, like my brain wouldn't even consider water as an option for favorite drink because of how I sort of categorize it. Probably wrongly. I'm very aware as like outside of recreational drinking, even though I love water. That's all. I'm not here to yuck anyone's yums other than Cheers, who does have incorrect opinions, does have an incorrect favorite food and color. I'm not here to yuck anyone's yums about what their favorites are other than Cheers. Like someone answering air as their favorite scent. Interesting. It is kind of... Oh, you've proposed something interesting here. Is saying water is your favorite drink like saying air is your favorite scent? Air is certainly a part of the delivery method for all of your favorite scents. Water is a part of the delivery method for all of your favorite drinks. But I don't know. Because I also think you can have some favorite scents that have air in the although you can have favorite drinks that have water in the title. I also here's where I think that doesn't work. I think air. Ooh. Never mind. I think I'm proving myself wrong. What I was gonna say is air isn't a scent, water is a drink. I would argue air is a scent. I don't think oxygen molecules are a scent necessarily. I don't know. Do oxygen molecules have any sort of olfactory properties? But I think air does. What I was going to say is you wouldn't say water has no taste because water obviously has a taste. Water has a million tastes. Water is obviously affected by the minerals, the like method of storage, the freshness, the like water is affected by a million things. Pure H2O might not be. Like pure H2O might not have a taste, might have a taste. I don't know. I'm not a scientist here. A tasteologist, if you will. But then I think the same logic applies. Air does have scent. Like air is not the blank canvas upon which scent is delivered. Air has scent. Air after rain, sure, that's maybe the water in the air, but it's also the air. What about oil-based drinks? I ask because I'm dumb, not because I'm doubtful. What is an oil-based drink? How do we feel about sparkling water? We hate it? That's not true. A couple of you guys hate it because you're haters. Many of you are cultured. And thankfully... Oh, I didn't make it! Fuck! It's fine. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna die over here, though. This is where all the bad stuff is. Oh, no, that's where the radiation... Oh, shit. Who did it? Mars did. Must have been a glitch. Yeah, for sure. A glitch named Mars. I don't know what your message was that got deleted, but... Okay, so here's what we need to do. We need to get back up there. Because I'm a dummy and I fell off. How do we want to do that? God damn it. This whole system is cursed. Everything we've done so far today, I kind of hate. It's going to be great once it's done. He said he likes sparkling water. That's funny. I'm currently at my parents' house in the Netherlands. Tap water here is leaks above. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Here's what we'll do. I know what we'll do. We'll just go delete that and then call this good. We don't need to go any further. currently my parents' house in the Netherlands, and tap water here is leagues above where I live in Germany. Water here is a valid option. Oh, I mean, tap water is... I don't go in for... Don't misconstrue or sorry, don't misunderstand my feelings. I think tap water is elite. For some reason, my brain thinks, what is your favorite drink must be a like... It must be a recreational or like something bottled and sold, frankly. For reasons that are probably dumb and internalized capitalism or something. I don't know. Ryan hates tap water confirmed. That's so not true. I basically don't filter. I don't filter water. I don't like... luckily, we have decent water. Like, I grew up on well water in the country, too. So, like, I think tap water generally, as long as it's, like, at all drinkable, then I think it's amazing. Water is bottled and sold. Damn it, you're right. Okay. All of my arguments are bad. Tap water in Sweden is incredible. It gives me joy every day. I don't know how Indianapolis's tap water ranks, but mine also gives me joy every day. Tap water's great. Oh, shit. Hit sprint. Sprint. There we go. I'm one of the few people in my friend group that will gladly drink well water because I grew up with it. What exactly are we doing at the moment? So I did it slightly incorrectly the first time. But basically, we're going to design a train, an elevated train line. So I am currently deleting my reference mark because... that over there is the actual train line. But that's going to be like the central artery that goes north from our factory and runs to wherever we need trains. This was a bad attempt that is not lined up, and that's why I'm deleting it. It's not straight, basically. It's not perpendicular to our factory. So that's what we're doing. Then we're going to go back over here and basically scrap our old system and make a new system for trains. We're going to scrap our draft of a train system and make a new system. The water in a hotel in Terre Haute I once was at was apparently well water. It came out brown. Sometimes they just told us to run it. Oh, that's terrible. That's the terrible Haute. For those of you who don't know, there's a city in Indianapolis. Sorry, there's a city, a town. I don't know if it's even a city, really. It's a city in Indiana called Terre Haute, which is either lovingly referred to as Terradice or not affectionately referred to as the Terrible Haute. I fall more into the Terrible Haute category of belief, but oh, guys, okay, so we're having a conversation in the chat about people who say just a water as a response to would you like a drink? Just a water? And how, but that is a drink, so why would you say just, no thank you, just a water? Or why would you say just a water? Here's my take. When I say just a water, Exactly, Mars. Exactly. I'm saying just because I mean no need to go through any fancy trouble, not no, it doesn't count as a drink. I say no because I'm like, or I say just a water because it's complimentary and it's the boring answer. It'd be like going to a bar that serves like dollar pints and then fancy cocktails and being like just a pint, you know? Not exactly like that, but you know what I mean. Like it's choosing the very simple and very much like in one specific way like lesser option. You're not going to have to like you're not going to bill me for this. Just bring me a water, don't worry about it. Water is the default drink in the same way that air is the default smell. Incorrect. Farts are the default smell, the defart smell, if you will, because we're all farting. Whether we admit it or not, we're all farting, and we're doing it pretty constantly. And so your average breath probably has like there's a number. I don't know what the number is. But your breath, the breath you just took, the inhale you just took, sorry, let me rephrase. However many breaths you take in a day, right? Those breaths have a average poop particle consumed number. Like there's a stat for the breath, for the air that you breathe. Did Ryan just tell all of chat we have fart breath? I mean, I told some of you. I mean, lots of you have fart breath. Some of you. The inside of your nose is the default smell. Probably right. All right, we're going to call that good. And then we're going to figure out how we want to do this shit. Good thing I wear an N95 everywhere. Like, the number probably isn't one poop particle per breath, you know? But we do walk around and like, through farts and, like, the fact that you flush a toilet and that aerosolizes poop particle. Like feces particles are in the air. And you're and some of it's human and some of it's not. And you're consuming some of those per day. It's probably not like one particle per breath. Maybe it's higher than one. It's probably like 0.2 or 0.000002 or something like that. But like there's an amount of poop that you've consumed per day per breath. You know? Close your lid while you flush, you savages. Of course I close my lid while I flush. Of course my toothbrush is not in the same room as my toilet, you savage. However, there's still cracks in the toilet. It's not a hermetically sealed device. There's cracks in the toilet. Between the lid and the seat. Between the seat and the thingy. There's space. Your poop particles are getting out, even if you want to ignore it. You can't ignore the truth. With Valentine's Day, some would say love is in the air. Ryan, on the other hand. Shit, I wanted to go check on our computer build. Surely this community has a poop scientist. If we have a poop scientist, I have questions. Right? Circuit board from below, then come up, build a couple computers so we can build a couple rail signals so we can start seeing what rail signals do. Okay, 52 circuit boards. This one didn't have anything in it anyways. Okay, so this is... Okay, 52. 52 is our number. That means we can make, what? Like 14? 14, 28, no, like 13? 13, 26, 52, yeah. You keep your toothbrush somewhere else. Technically, the way our bathroom is set up, Meg's toothbrush is near... Fuck, I forgot the plastic. Meg's toothbrush is near the toilet and mine is not. Like, we have two sinks and there's... Listen, there's like a door, there's a door between them, technically. That door is never shut. So my toothbrush is functionally in the same room, but, you know. Like, the way our bathroom works, I'm on the other side of the door that closes to the bathroom, and Megan's on the side with the toilet. We have to find a better way to traverse these levels. I know I put the jump pads over there. It's probably just better rocket fuel, but It didn't go up the right level. Oh, like I barely have enough fuel. If my fuel is at 100% and I don't hit my head, I have enough fuel to get exactly that high, which is perfect. But in some ways also not perfect. Okay, that's going to make us our rail signals. Oh, am I going to regret building my fucking train that high up? Probably, right? Let's build a ladder so that then we can build a hypertube platform. You know, we're going to need a hypertube platform eventually. Let's just build this ladder up for now. And then we'll go from there. What you're saying is Megan has poop breath? Yep, and I love it. I love Megan's poop breath. I completely ignored the jetpack for so long because biofuel felt so limited. It's funny because I didn't think it was limited until I got that free bit of fuel from Fixmas, and then I was like, oh my god, I've been missing out. I love Megan's poop breath. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. Shammy, I swear to you, I was having such a similar thought. I was like, I am going to get to the end of today's stream and not have built my fucking trains. This is the kind of thing that I can absolutely do between episodes, that like building huge platforms that go off in whatever direction for forever though. So that's good. We can spend time absolutely making this larger, like in my off stream time. I fell off. No, I fell off. Please tell me I have enough. Thank God, thank God, thank God. Okay. I don't think I want a zoop tube right there. I think I want a zoop tube right here. So I think what we're going to want to do here is put a hypertube floor hole like right here. And then we're going to want to test. That's too far. How this works. Hypertube. How should I do this? Can I do this while falling? Probably not. Invalid aim location. Oh boy, you're gonna hate this. Invalid aim location? Yeah, it is. It's just not gonna work, right? Shit. I don't know how to build a completely vertical zoop tube. I've never done one. We can do this as a temporary solution. It's not going to take me too long to make this happen, so... Oh, grab the fucking ladder! Oh my god, that was almost a nightmare. Ah, grab the ladder! Jesus Christ. This must be what it's like to work on, like, high elevation power poles or something. Look, grab the fucking ladder. Oh, God. Okay, we'll call that good for now, and then we'll go see what this does. Cell phone towers. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure it's exactly like this. I'm sure. Sure, it's exactly like this. Man, what are the odds I get halfway through designing this, or even 2 hours into it, and be like, this is fucking dumb, Ryan? Probably good. Probably pretty decent. Because the problem with this is, here's the problem. Whatever I build right now for ZoopTube, I'm going to have to also build that wherever I do an outpost. Pipe is too long? That's what they always tell me. I could technically just do this. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Wait a second. I didn't mean to do that. Shit. I wanted to drag it out a little bit. Can I build a different height? You know the drill. Of course you can build a different height, but you have to do it on like a stackable thing or some shit. The correct answer is probably just do this. The correct answer is probably just do that. Build hypertube floor right in the middle. Okay, I did that one right in the middle. I don't know if I did the other one right in the middle. And then this could be fine. I mean, I think technically what we can do, let's test it, is actually delete like everything. So we can truly delete. I mean, this is not bad. I missed the start of the stream. What's the plan? So I decided that I want my trains to be really high in the sky, and I want the main artery not to run this way, but to run this way. We built it high so that it would clear the high areas over there, so that no matter what, the trains run on this level. We're going to do an outbound train going this way, and then inbound with mini stations receding into the distance to the west. But once we get all that set up, the other thing we're doing is we're currently crafting computers so that I can work on... I did not do this right in the middle. So that I can work on signals. Okay, so we'll put a hypertube floor hole right in the middle. Delicio, hypertube. Guys, I might just be a genius. I might just be a genius. Say, Ryan, you're a genius. A New York style L train, exactly. It's the L. Taking the L train. Okay, our zoop tube is going to be in the middle. Oh, yeah, shit. In the middle of our bus, which is a little sketchy, but whatever. Why is no one in chat singing my praises and saying I'm a genius? Or at least if they're doing it sarcastically. Yeah, this is where we need to use our hotkeys a little bit better. Let's put 9 and 0. So 9, 0. Hell yeah, that does work. Okay. Thought that wasn't working. Of course, I'm going to have to do this literally all the time, which is... which is, like, anytime I build an outpost, which seems dumb, but whatever. We'll see. Ryan, you're a dingus? That's weird. That's not what I asked. Ryan, you're a dingus. Oh, you silly gooses. Oh, you silly gooses. All right. I didn't need to do that at all. I could probably just go... You know what? No, this is good. If I put it right there... Guys, I think let's test it, but I think I might be a genius. Oh boy. Is it because I have to power it? I have to power it. Forgot about that. A little ugly. All right, let's test it. Oh, baby. If I hold shift, do I go faster? Nope. It's hilariously kind of slow, but I think I'm going to have to bring power up here to get back down, too, is the other problem I just realized. That's okay, though, because the entire, oh, shit. The entire, the train station will be powered. The revolution will be televised. Okay, so... It's okay. Our entire train station is gonna have power. How we're gonna do that, I have no idea. How are we gonna bring power all the way up here? My merch just arrived. Let's go, Wampa. Let's go. Oop. We have a one-way ticket up. That's good. So, let's not worry about this in particular right now. We can get up for free. Getting down is easy. You just fall. Let's go back and build our rail signaling. I can build 12. Amazing. I can build, I'll be able to build 14 signals. God, computers are expensive. And we don't have plastic yet, so we can't do shit. So, here is my thought. Oh my God, this is insane. We need to let's just do a straight up train a train to-do list. Okay, what we need to do for our to make our train system work. Design train station. Design unloading station. And then take care, like, and then we need to, frankly, like, unload material. Unload material. We need to, plan the outline. Oh my God, we're out of out of space on our to-do list. Damn it. All right, physical to-do list it is. We need to run our outline, which is just like the one line everything's going to be going on, which goes that way. We need to design unloading station. Design a waiting area. Design a merging area. So waiting area before to make sure that we can fit at least more than one train, and a merging area afterwards to get everything back on the same line that goes out. Then we need to move material down, meaning like when a station has unloaded material, how do we bring it down? My thought there is just a bunch of these Mark IV going down and up like super quickly. That then plug into the bottom floor of this thing. Or maybe not even the bottom floor. We'll see. I thought my stream was losing quality, but it's because you're editing the to-do list. Everything got blurry. We're 180p. Does this game have a plot? Vaguely, a little bit. Very, very little. There's like some world building around the fact that we're here to save the day. We have to like meet certain milestones, but just to save Earth and kittens and puppies. What's up? Gotcha. Had my headphones in. Hi, girlie. Hi. What are you doing? Oh, time for a bath. Mom is a champion for giving you a bath. Hell yeah. Good night. Good night. You gonna take a nap after that? Signaling is done. We do need to test it though. Okay. We also need to get power up there, which we'll only have to do once. And frankly, we could probably cheat that one right now in an ugly way. Want to see our ugly cheat for power? Okay, double wall outlet is not what I wanted. Apparently, I just wanted wall outlet. Okay, we'll run the power to there. Delete this line. Run the power to there. And then we're just going to put these way up the thing. Once we have power on that elevation, we will never, ever... Oh my god, this power goes forever. Need to get it up there again, because the line will be powered. Everything is an electrical grid up here. I also think once we get this up here, we can... Wire is too long. Is that centered? That's centered, baby. Once we get it up there, we can also just delete these foundations. Alexas, thanks so much for the follow. Like, we can delete this, but the power still flows. The spice still flows. How are you, Alexas? Welcome in. No gamer in sight? I don't know about you, but I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. I have an anime profile picture on Discord. I'm a gamer. That's not true. Ah! I feel called out. Oh no. That was the last thing I wanted to do. Come to thank you for your Oberdin playthrough. Yo, I was feeling nostalgic for it, and I wanted a new perspective on the game. What a great game. Holy cow. Thanks for watching it. Sorry I made some mistakes. I made at least a couple mistakes in that game. One or two. That's all right, though. That game's great. Pardon my French, but what a mindfuck of a game. Oryx says that was the game I found Ryan through as well. Holy shit. I binged through Frostpunk 2 in less time than I'd like to admit. Oh, you said Frostpunk 2, but then it also made me think of Frostpunk 2, which I do need to play. I mean, that should... It's just a floating power line, so it's kind of ugly, but... Frostpunk was great. I got to be a terrible dictator. I mean, Frostpunk was fun. It has some really interesting and fun, unique game mechanics. That's what I meant to say. Oh, Alexis, were you the person who popped into stream yesterday right at the end of stream? I got you. I run power from that to that. You can. Hell yeah, brother. Okay. So, here's what we want. Now we want rail. This will be our outbound line. We probably want it like in the middle of this right here. We want to run it that direction for a long way. Why not put it on the line we've already built? Well, the line we've already built is sort of something different. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Here's the other thing. Here's the thing I think I learned from trains the other day. Bye, Mars. Have an interview in a couple hours. Good luck, dude. Job interview? Good luck. Here's what I learned the other day. I think you want to start and stop rails like every probably 2 to 3 blocks when you are planning on using those rails as junctions for either merging or splitting. Because otherwise, when you go to start something, there's no place to break it off from. So it makes sense to just do it ahead of time. So this is going to be our outline. Eventually, I'll run it, probably not on stream, probably off stream, all the way north for as long as we can. That's going to be like the central artery of the game, of the rail line for us. Then, right about here, going this direction, we're going to need a bunch of unloading train stations. And then once I've built that, we're going to need a waiting area before and a merging area afterwards. Okay. And that's when we're going to have to start thinking about like, oh my God, look at this pretty shot. What a game. What a beautiful game. Signaling and etc. So if this is out, I think coming in is probably like, well, how much space does a station need? It's just a normal station. Missing plastic? Fuck. It's all right. We have a solution for that. I don't know. Why am I even making the Zoop tube powered on the way down? Because I can literally always jump off. As long as I can go up, I can jump off for free. You know? We're going to dismantle all this stuff. Just for fun? True. I mean, I have to have power up there, I guess, so. We're going to dismantle all this stuff. Mostly because this is where a lot of my plastic went to. train station all the way down there, which I am going to very quickly grab. Because plastic. Oh boy, I caught a ride home with a coworker, so I'm home almost an hour earlier. I got lucky. Nice. What do you do for work, Alexis? It's going to be great to have a train system up and running, and doing the work to get it there is going to be a pain in the ass. I'm going to leave the deleting for off stream because it's just going to take a lot of time. Oh boy. Oh boy. Dismantle crates? Oh no. Did I leave a bunch of dismantled crates down there? I left at least one. Shit. I work in plumbing, kinda. I'm programming water meters to get read through radio. Interesting. Read through the radio. A plumbing programmer. Oh yeah. Do you like your work? We're getting rid of extra stuff here. Yeah, the get read remotely. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure that saves a ton of time, or a ton of man hours. Okay, so we want to go up, because now we have plastic to build at least a couple stations. Yonk. The sound that makes is so satisfying. The little boom, boom, thump, thwump. So the question on my mind right now is how much space do we leave between our in and out line? It's very satisfactory, that noise. You're right. I would say the amount of space you should leave is just the amount of space it would take to build a train station between them. But I also need to leave space for unloading. So I think if I build this here, then build a freight platform and connect it, definitely not enough space here. So we need to bump over at least a little bit, which sucks because this is relatively like we're going to want to do probably here, at least here, but probably here. And that is like, that's so much space. The alternative is I could curve this shit. But I want it to look nice and neat. So like, one, then there's these empty spots, which we don't technically need. Like, it could be fine to just run it like this. This is our out on one platform. That's our back. Then we're going to run it into a train station. The other question is if... Again, I don't know how to talk about this without painting. But, like, the other question is if we want a line that comes through that is not connected to any train station. Like a bypass, basically. Do we want a bypass? I think a bypass could make sense. I'm a little nervous. I think there's no reason not to do a bypass. So then if we do that, let's just do the distance for the bypass. The bypass would be like... I think the thing that makes the most sense is to do it here. To do a one gap so that it's three foundations wide going through the sky. It leaves you a little bit of room. I can't think of a reason you would need it any I can't think of a reason not to put it right here, but I am certain that if I am to make a bunch of train systems, that eventually doing that, I'll regret having both lines so close to each other. But I don't know. I don't know. If I put it here, I do have to do a whole extra bunch of shit, or foundations. But let's do this. Let's do a... Just gonna go with our gut here. We're gonna go 3 wide. I probably should build a blueprint for this that I can just throw down blueprint one after the other. So, oh my god, I can hear L splashing in the other room. Let's try that. Alex is all right. I know Alexis is a mouthful to say. Mostly, I just keep wanting to say Alexas. Ryan's holding space, guys. I'm trying to hold space, Killer Cat. I'm trying to hold space for the future mistakes that I make. My work is good, but it's paid per amount done. Also, a lot of talking to people since we're going into their flats. Let me tell you, old ladies like to touch people without any reason. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to build a blueprint. It is this correct? It's 5 squares long now? We can do 5? Shit. If we can do 5, then the way to do the rail that makes the most sense is a little funky. Because that means we should have basically like 2.5 blocks per rail. I don't know if anything I'm saying is making sense, but let me show you. Our blueprint would basically be... Oh god, this is kind of difficult to line up. One, 2. Go to like 2.5. 2.5. So if we ever need to connect to the rail, we've got a stopping spot halfway through and at the end of every blueprint. I kind of feel like I'm cooking here, but this could be a dumb idea. I never know. And that's the problem with my brain, is I never know if it's a great idea or a dumb one. You know? Yes, chef. Either cooking or not. That's not far enough. One of the two. I like it. Let's do it. Picasso. This is called straight rail. And it is actually blueprint number right there on that. And then we probably should do one for like curves and such. Oh, that makes sense, Alexis. Alex, sorry. Oryx says, I have to admit I feel a lot happier in my job now that I'm in a team that isn't public-facing. I don't know how people with public... I was about to say I don't know how people with public-facing jobs do it. Which is kind of funny to say, I'm realizing, as a person. But I don't face the public. I face my very specific little corner of the internet cult, you know? Like, of an internet cult. Like, oh, hi, girl. That's amazing. Elle is currently in a infant robe, which is so small, it does not, like the hood part of it, does not fit over her. Oh, shit. I went the wrong way, guys. No! No! I went back down! No! It doesn't fit over her, and I took damage? I have no health. She's currently in a robe that does not fit over her big head. Like, the hood part of it is like too small of a hat, and so it doesn't go over her head. Oh my god, I almost died. If I would have died there, that would have made no sense. I could not do service jobs. I have severe anxiety. I can only do this job because I don't actually have to sell things. Yeah, I worked in retail. Chat, front seat question. Does holding shift in the hypertube make you go faster at all? Yes or no? Get me out of here. I was waiting for that, for me to fucking zoop tube myself directly into the ground? You were waiting? You can't use slash ban in retail. It's so true. In retail, you just have to put up with what other people... Just got to put up with those people. Okay. So what's the right play here? Far out here, if we use the thing. Far out here. It'd be like this. Oh, that's amazing. Oh my god, it's amazing. Oh, chat. It's not amazing. What the fuck is going on? I take it back. I'm a little bit confused right now about what's happening. Shush Curb, thanks so much for the follow. I just about leapt to my death to thank you for that. It just face... It's not face it the other way either. Is it because it's not lining up with my... Is it this stuff that's in the way at all? Have we had a revelation? I don't know what I've had. I've either had a stroke or a revelation. Snap mode ain't doing it. We could just do this, but this is not the same easy thing I thought I was doing. And this is clipping, which makes me a little bit concerned that it's not going to connect. Hey, chat. Front seat question. Will this rail connect to this rail if I place this right now? Yes or no? Will I have a problem? If you know the answer. Like, will a train run over it? Will it be functionally a continuous rail? Science required? It might be. Science. I could try it. I mean, it looks connected, but... Why is this not connecting? But then it will connect on the next one. So... I thought that the blueprint thing was exactly... Okay, I don't know. Let's go ahead and delete a couple of these. We don't need to go this far out just yet. Okay, so that's our inbound line. Our inbound line. So what we need to come over here and do now is leave space, quote unquote. Hold space. We need to hold space for the inbound line. And I guess now our new method is we're going to go 2.5 constantly, which does feel a little bit crazy. 2.5 is our train building block. Chat, what do you guys want to talk about? Raw science. What's on your mind today? What do we want to talk about? Sorry, I'm so distracted by fucking train nonsense. Is the thing you built yesterday still useful, or did you do something new? The thing I built yesterday, mostly yesterday we built the computer area. Oh, and the vertical bus. Yes. That part is all very very useful. Should be. Okay, let's go 2.5 here. 2.5 here. Oh, it doesn't line up, so I must have fucked something up. Here's the question. Here's the moment. Do I care that much? IDK, what do you want to talk about, Ryan? Dude, I don't know, Luke. I do this, I do a lot of talking, man. Not in a bad way, just in a, like... I don't know. I pretty much tell you guys any thought I have that comes to the front of my mind. Because otherwise, what would we talk about? What's on my mind? How weather is being whack. It's colder than it was in January here, and I'm not happy. February is colder in terms of pure, like, to me, February is colder in terms of pure, like, its relation to my soul. Let alone whatever the actual temperature is doing, it feels colder and more dreary in February. All right. So this line's just going to go through. I guess I can just always delete the rail later and turn it into these 2.5 things when I need to. So for now, I guess I'll just fucking do this. Oh. Talk about the next Zelda playthrough. Oh, you mean Skyward Sword? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? Shit. I mean, you mean Redacted game? I have no idea what I'm playing. I'm kidding. I don't know that Skyward Sword will be what I'll play. I have no idea. Okay, so from here, then we need to figure out a train station and a unloading. So I think that, although it needs to face the other way around, could be a train station. Skyward Sword next would be such a move. When we get to stuff like Skyward Sword, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm like, I don't know. Is it 3D? Is it 2D? No idea. Truly, like, when we get to stuff like Skyward Sword, I'm like, I got no clue. Okay, we need to do that, but a little bit farther. Your Ocarina of Time playthrough's been awesome. Thank you. I'm having so much fun with the game. Okay, I'm gonna do a dumb thing here. I'm gonna put down 4. I wish they had Twilight Princess and Wind Waker on Switch. Are those Wii U? Sorry, I got forever ago now. I got Twilight Princess HD for the Wii. For the Wii U. As a physical thing. Somebody sent me this forever ago. I have this is the only Zelda game I have a physical copy of. Twilight Princess HD for the Wii U. Do I have a Wii U? Nope. Have I looked too closely at it? Nope, because I'm afraid of spoilers. It was a super generous gift. I mean, it's cool to have. Don't look too close. I won't. So, both are on GameCube. Oh, Wind Waker. So they're not, but they're on GameCube, but not on the Nintendo Switch Online thing? Oh, that sucks. I mean, I know that I'll have to emulate eventually when I need to start playing these games, but... Okay, now that we've done this, we need to figure out the spacing for the second one. We also need to get power to our first. Our first one. Switch 2 will hopefully add GameCube. I have a Wii U you can borrow if/when you get to those games. Well, that's super kind. Wii U is the, like, handheld one, right? Can you... I hope Nintendo isn't listening. I will probably just emulate, because if they aren't available on Nintendo Switch Online, which I would love it if Nintendo would make everything available on Nintendo Switch Online, but because of the possibility, like, because of the ease to record it usually, but I don't know. I mean, can you tell I haven't really thought about this? Okay, I don't know how much room to give here. What's our system? It's just left edge here. I go left edge here. Chuck this here. Can I unload both in a timely fashion? Eventually, if we get this all nailed down, by the way, we can just make a... this is the one that is out, right? Shit. We can make a blueprint for this, too. And then it'll all be fast. This is out. How think this is what we did, right? Where it's just like... I can't tell if this is working. This one would need to move back one more. At least. Maybe even more than one more. Which could make for make this look a little interesting. So that's our system. So that's enough room, but holy shit, just barely. That's fine though. On the underside, it's gonna make things a little interesting how we bring them down. But Ryan, we got some intel about your earlier front seat question. It still holds. Were you guys discussing it in the spoiler chat? Will those two rails connect? Yes or no? Also, no. Interesting. A train won't run over it? I mean, it is yellow, not blue. So I kind of wondered. So what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know why my blueprint... I'm going to have to reconsider my blueprint real quick because my blueprint is not working. Dope. Thank you for the info. I really, really greatly appreciate that. Formy answered for us. We weren't sure. Thank you, Formy. Did somebody have to like get in the game and test it out? What would you guys do if you were me and I needed to play my and I was thinking what my next Zelda game would be? Don't say Tears of the Kingdom. Not that it won't be next. It's just that one is its own special beast that we'll tackle when we tackle. I mean, I've seen the advice that is Majora's Mask because it is like spiritually a sequel / it would be good to play with Ocarina of Time fresh in your mind. It's the most logical in that way, but I would love Twilight Princess. Twilight is just TP is a special spot for me. Minish Cap for a curveball. Minish Cap is the is that the one with like Game Boy art? Game Boy type like chibi art? Is that right? Minish Cap. I don't really want to Google too much stuff, but sometimes you just got to get a sense for the art. Not exactly. Minish Cap is Game Boy Advance. Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Dope. Majora's Mask, I think, just maybe makes too much sense. Is Majora's Mask a long game compared to Ocarina of Time? How does it compare in terms of length to Ocarina of Time is what I'm asking. Okay, so I think the answer is that much space. So if the answer is that much space, then what we need to do here is actually go boom, boom, boom. That's used up all of our plastic probably. Which means we can actually like delete this, delete this. We're just using them for holding space. We're holding space. And then I need to work on how I get everything hooked up to all of these. And how I leave space for them. So find out. That's straight. What if we put a missing rubber? Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm missing rubber and I'm gonna need rubber. So I'm gonna go. Actually, a locomotive and a freight car are the same length of model. So what we can actually do is just use a freight car instead as a hold-in. So what I'm trying to do right now is, if we end up using a 1-4, which is potentially likely at this point, train system, then just because if we're gonna build this big, why not build it big and etc. Then every line on the front end, on the back end, on the waiting area, my goal will be to have it go to right here ish. I need to put a signal in to make sure, but basically to right here. Probably similar to Ocarina of Time, maybe slightly shorter, maybe slightly longer without giving too much info. Okay, I appreciate not giving too much info. Similar-ish. Also, you should do the first or second Zelda ever. I think that would be a great experience. Everything I've heard about those is that they're fucking difficult. Internet says similar playtime. Okay. Great. I'll see you guys in 2027 for my next Zelda game. So here's the thought. Now we get to finally test the signals. Block signals. Direct the movement of trains to avoid collisions and bottlenecks. They can be placed on railways to create blocks between them. This is the system I'm familiar with, it seems like. What we probably want to do... Oh, no. I hit the wrong button. Is, like, right here. Did that need to be placed further back? I don't know. I also don't know how to place it further back. It's like not placing particularly. My guess is the train station itself is its own block. Like, is its own... Because of the way this works in F-word game. And because I think it makes the most sense. You would want the train station itself to be its own block. So... Why is it facing the other way? And why can't I fucking... What do you mean? Oh, now I can place it. Okay. The hell? Now that I placed that, what I want to know is if these blocks... This red, like, system here... Everything is red. Which sucks a little bit, but I kind of think maybe it has to do with the fact that our train line is not, like... a circle yet. So let's practice with this real quick. That's a thing we're going to delete later. I think this just changed to green. It might have changed to green when I put the symbol in front of it. We also are going to need a locomotive, so we're going to have to go... oh, I made this not straight. Turns too sharply. Oh boy. Don't worry, Alexis. This game is confusing for truly everyone who watches it. And frankly, me for playing it. That's how I feel just playing it too. Block signal is what we want. Okay, this one is kind of orange, and this one is kind of red. I don't know what that's about. Why does it want to place on one side? There we go. Okay, are we in business now? Yellow. Let's fucking go. Yellow. So, oh man, now I need to think about how I do this. I'm gonna go get some plastic because I need to build a locomotive. I can just jump off. Why did I do that? Oh no, I'm gonna take damage, aren't I? Oh no. Am I gonna take damage? We have to unhook that. We have to unhook that. We cannot have a hypertube entrance on the top. I have 1 HP every time that happens. I have to unhook that. That's a fucking death trap. That shit is a death trap. We need to delete all of this because it has plastic tied up in it, and we don't have that much plastic. The rest of this I can just delete later. Leave it for the whimsy. What is life without risk, Ryan? God damn it, Carly. You're kind of talking me into this. Okay, I'm going to do a rare thing, which I don't do very often, and ask a direct question. Maybe not. Exclamation away. Uh-oh. What was I down here for? I need plastic? Rubber. I need rubber. And then I'm going to change my blueprint up and see if I can't solve the problem myself, and then we'll go from there. It's probably too much. We'll do that. Comma times 5. My only thought for why this blueprint could be wrong is that it's kind of not centered. Not that it's kind of not centered, that it's very much not centered. I also feel like I should probably take some of this stuff, but oh well, we'll just leave it there for now. Let's redesign this this blueprint. And make sure it's centered and see if I have the same issue trying to run it. First off, let's just do it like this. I think this is the easiest way to sort of maybe. I always forget that you can't like rotate it before you do anything. I just have to like. That's bad, but we're gonna click it down. Do my eyes deceive me? My boy has reached train operator status. I have. Well, I've at least reached I'm actually like that old man in your family who has model trains. I have model trains. They don't do anything, but I play around with them a lot. Yeah, you just need to look at the point on the floor that you need to do the thing from. We'll try this and see what happens. This is a straight rail test. Save blueprint. Done. Get out of here. We go Q, blueprints. Turn that onto our hotbar, and we're going to test this real quick. So if I'm in blueprint mode build, I grab that. And then I look here. That's all blue. That's connected. It's all blue. It's connected. Okay. Well, well, well. That all seems good. I don't think it could have been the rotation of the thing. We want to try one more thing here, though. Let's keep, oops. Keep testing here. If we remove the outsides, around the outside, around the outside. Call this straight rail test 2. I hate that you can't hit escape to get out of that menu. The, place our first one, and then what we really need here is just blueprint connected to it. There's 2. There's 3. I'm going to ask a related front seat question. Because of some issues we've had with blueprints in the past. Front seat question related to the question I asked earlier. Will the rail connect from one blueprint to the next? Yes or no? And function drivable? Yes or no? No, fuck me. I had a sneaking suspicion. Fuck. I'm gonna speak from my heart and not from my. I'm gonna speak from my gut and not from my heart here. Okay. What the fuck is this fucking blueprint mode good for then? I swear to God. Oh boy. All right, so we delete these. That's fine. I'm glad we figured it out now. And we are going to clear this because there's no reason to have it. And we're going to, you can't hit escape to get out of that menu. And we're going to go up, and I have what it takes to build electric locomotives. And we are going to see if we can't keep working on our merger and waiting area spot. I had the same feeling coming from F Games Blueprint. It's just not for rails, apparently. Or belts, or... or actually anything that moves material or anything. Power. I think it's basically correct, and I could be wrong here, but this is all me speaking. This is me speaking with a very small amount of frustration, and it's not actual frustration. Don't worry. It's not long-lasting frustration. It's wild to me that in a game with a map this large, with a map this big, I'm going to have to lay so much rail by hand, and I'm going to have to connect every single bit of it by hand, which is fine. I'm going to do it, but I'm like, oh. The amount of pain you could have just saved me, Coffee Stain Studios. That's all right, though. I mean, it also means I can't blueprint. It actually also means I can blueprint, but I can't hand connect it. I cannot blueprint any part of my rail system that I want to just stamp and throw it down. I have to manually connect everything, which if I'm connecting it with rail, the part that I wanted to avoid having to do was laying all that rail down. So that's interesting. Anyways, back to it. Let's go ahead and chuck a locomotive here. Nice hat. Thank you. Okay, so we've got green. No power. Oh, shit, you're right. It's also just one of those things I got to get my head wrapped around, you know? There's a power line down here. We should probably just put a power line up here. Thanks for the follow, Canacam. Ah, I missed it. We only got blueprints very recently. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense if it's not a, like... If it's not an early consideration, then it's not, like, baked into everything you develop for the game, you know? Oh, that kind of looks like trash. I kind of want to put it over here instead. Okay, so from here, we have power. Power needs to go to the train station. Done. So the whole line should be powered now. I love that the an anonymous gifter just gifted a sub. What the heck? Thank you, Anonymous.
Hi.
That's really, really sweet of you. Thanks very much. I love their do not enter driving the wrong way signs. Okay, so here's what we should see. If we're on manual mode, we're on manual. My guess is the green. Yep, sweet. So it switched the moment we entered. Let's see if I can explain this very quickly. The moment we enter the next block or area of track that is between two signals, then the thing will turn red, meaning, hey, you're not allowed to enter this block because there is a train in it. So the next block starts right here. So the minute the train crosses this line and goes right here, then from here all the way over to that one will be red. So this one will turn red, meaning you cannot enter that. That one will stay green because there's no train over there. So we should turn red in 3, 2, 1. It's like the center line of the train crosses or something, but that's fine. It's like right there. Yep. Okay. So cool. That makes sense. What we haven't tested yet is if a train station itself counts as a block. But we can do that. Oh, shit. Break. I forgot that I have the space bar to break. But we'll find that out in a second. We're playing with trains, chat. So, no manual driving. Edit timetable, add Edsburg. Don't remember if we can loop these. Operational. If it will self-drive and do loops, then I can get out and look at stuff, which is what I want to do. This game was interesting before. Now that I see trains, I'm all in. Currently docking. Hey, what you do on in your free time with consenting adults is your business. Game. Okay. I think that means that it's not going to go. Because there's no extra train station. Interesting. I kind of want to ask a front seat question here, because that's probably the easiest way to do it. Hey, chat, front seat question. Does a train station, this building right here, count as a block signal? Yes or no? I might be able to tell if I look at this. No. Interesting. Okay. So in that case, we need to put one here. Oh my God, Ryan, why? Somebody just Googled docking for the first time. Don't do that, by the way. We can delete that one. We'll put one here. Cool. Thank you, chat. Good to know. I would have guessed it would have, but hey. That says more about my assumptions than anything else. So what we want, actually, is... Oh, please, that's a pretty tame Google search for me. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you work in the adult industry. I'm sure it is. We're docking. Cancel docking. Turn on self-driving. Cancel docking, turn on self-driving. How about that? Cancel docking. Sorry. Every time I read self-driving, I think about it incorrectly. I read self-driving and I think, yes, I myself would like to drive, but that is incorrect. I want self-driving off so that we are on manual driving. And then I want it to not be docked, and then I can drive. Every time I read self-driving, self-docking is something very different. I work in billing with the adult industry. Lucy, you don't need to provide important context that completely changes the nature of my joke. All right, here's our goal. We're going to slow down. We're going to slow. We're going to go like right here. We're going to even back up just a little bit to even add a little bit more wiggle room. We're going to get out, and then right here is where we chuck. I love the color. It was a little hard to tell at first because the red and orange were very similar, but I love the color choice. Cool. Oh my God, did I not make this line straight? I didn't make this line straight? Oh boy. Okay, well, here's where we're going anyways. Oh no, is my material full again? Son of a bitch. Okay, we're just gonna get rid of some iron. Not this again. Dismantle crates? Oh no. You routed the train off the edge. I tried that once and it did not work. I don't know if you can, but not the way I did it at least. Okay, so for every line, we need to go to right here. Nope. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Cool. Then we need to figure out merging from here. Self-docking is what Matt Damon failed to do in Interstellar. Oh, good joke. Good reference. Wow. Wow. The train is mad? Wait, why was the train mad? Because of the red line? Mad train. Okay. So now the question from there is... Well, now there's two questions, unfortunately. We now probably need to start the, like... How should I do this? Let's see here. Fuck it. I think what I want is... little 2.5 long blocks. God, I wish I could do this on a blueprint. Oh, the train was honking. That's what the train was mad about. My bad. I read chat like 3 minutes too late. Okay. So here's my thought. I'm going to merge off of this line. Oh, maybe this is what I want to do. Oh, there's no way there's space for this, right? There's no way there's space. Maybe I want to do a 90-degree angle from here. Where the fuck is this yellow? Like, that's the fine kind of yellow, right? Probably. Synapses are connecting. Are they, though? This is the shortest 90-degree angle I can do. From here, can I do a 90-degree angle? Nope. But railroad track turns too sharply. From there, I can do a 90-degree angle off onto every other thing. So I really should have moved that farther left a little bit. And instead, how I'm going to solve this problem is just by doing it further down. Dope. Cool. So the way I'm thinking of this is I actually want to make a 90-degree turn here. And the reason I want to do that you say turn too sharply, but I don't get it. I bet I can make this work. Oh boy, doing all of this without blueprints is so daunting to me. Snuffles Tama. Oh great. Can't wait to figure out in 20 hours what I'm fucking up right now. The game says this is too sharp a turn. I'm willing to bet you're wrong. We're just going to draw a straight line here because this is the thing we'll eventually want to branch off of. So that's just that for a marker. Can I actually make this work, though? Weird. 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 Super weird. Super weird. Super strange. Does it make you feel better that last night I deleted a project I'd been working on because I spent 20 hours on because I made a foolish error? Oh no, that doesn't make me feel better. That makes me feel terrible for you. Holy shit. Now's when we get to test it. Let's make sure this works before we do anything else. Fuck. Please just do me a loop. Just do me a solid. Just do me a solid and connect this stuff. Oh, I want you to do it. I want you to do it. We're going to have to clean up so much of this later. Okay, so here's what we need to do now. We need to put a train on the track and drive it. I love the way the light looks as it's loading in. So we don't have multiple stations. We probably do need a multiple station to test it. But For me, I hope you're doing okay. Sorry to hear that. Today's a rough day. Okay. Break. We need another station here to really test all this out, but so far, I think, so good. So this first merge is going to be ugly, but everyone after that should be straight. Hopefully. We'll see. Hopefully we'll see. Is that confidence inspiring? Currently building the waiting area. So let's go do this. Let's go drag a bunch of rail backwards from this shit. Oh boy. Okay, so I need to drag it to right here. Why does it insist on placing on this side? The train is running the other direction. Fine. And from here, what I need is actually just a straight line intersection. I would prefer it be to like right here. But it would look cleaner and it would function better. Okay, where can I drive this? Let's see how this works. For reasons that I think are mostly for signaling purposes, I actually want this line to be like straight. Because now it should be, and I could be wrong here. These are all considered one block, yeah. So now I think what I need to do is put one like here and here. Oh boy, did not click where I wanted it to. And like there. And now this train is not connected to other shit, so that's probably fine that it's a little confused. Now this is one block, and so is that. Hold up. That's more what I was going for here. I think doing this thing right here, should put a different color right here. It is not, which is a little confusing to me, but okay. I think technically what it should do is read the space on this track from here to there. Oh, shit. And say, oh, yes, this is a section that is, instead it is giving an error message. Signal loops into itself. Now that's interesting. Still loops into itself. Loops into itself. What the fuck does that shit mean? Interesting. Loops into itself. I don't think that this is the place where we need to use a pathing signal. I also can't do many more signals because of my lack of computers, I just realized. It's maybe. No. I already did that. I already tried that. Maybe this gets a little better if we add another one. Let's see what happens. Dope. I still think this spot to this, unless, is what's happening here? No. I still think here, like the way I understand a signal. They have to be directional, and it is facing that way. Signal loops into itself. Okay, chat. Front seat question. Translate signal loops into itself for me, please. This is an open-ended one. Translate what this means. Hi, LaFluffu. How's it going? Trains are being trains, which is, we've had an unexpected error occur, which I don't know the, which I don't know how to solve. It's an Ouroboros effect, and somebody said, oh boy. Okay, Ouroboros is a snake eating its own tail. I mean, it's one way to talk about it. This can't loop, like it can't be the full loop because this line doesn't even connect. Signal loops into itself. Unexpected item in bagging area. I don't think we can answer that. Your out goes to in? Out goes to in. Okay, I think the train station is facing the correct way. I don't have a signal down here, but this should not. This is affecting an entirely different thing, so that shouldn't do anything. I'll check it here because we're trying to test it right now, but that's the end of that. So this is the end of the station block. This is the... I should put one here eventually because this is the... That's the end of the station block. This is the start and end of the waiting area. None of this affects this turn, though. This pink block is actually fine for now. That's doing exactly what I thought it would do. Currently, this is white, which is interesting. This is also interesting. Okay, hold up. Same message. This one has no exit signal. That's fine. That we expected. This one is an error because we expected it. This is only acting as an exit signal. Sorry. So that makes sense. Signal loops into itself. A block has a start and an end signal that does explain, but gives a hint in the right explanation, or in the right direction. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm open to this level of hinting right now. Thank you. I appreciate you. So here's what's confusing to me right now. I think of this. I think this should be its own block. I think of this. Is the problem with this block?
I knew it smelled like poop in here.
With this quote-unquote block right here? Sham Gaming! What the heck? Thank you for the raid. It's a sham raid. It's a sham raid. Hi, raiders. Hello. Welcome in. We are deep in the weeds of losing our mind at trains in Satisfactory today. Where's the math filter? Oh, my head, my brain. Calculus, algebra. So how was your stream, Sham? Thank you so much. Trains are a fun beast to tackle. Are you playing Satisfactory? Is that what you were streaming today? Welcome in, everybody. My name's Ryan. I'm playing Satisfactory. I'm doing it in a very specific way, which is I'm doing it blind, aka with no outside help. I have watched no YouTube tutorials. I've not looked at the wiki. I have only played the game and followed the game's instruction on how to play the game. So, welcome in. Please help us keep this playthrough blind, aka no backseating tips, suggestions. I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you. That said, we are currently trying to solve an issue, and so we are kind of loosening the reins a little bit, but I still ask you be careful. Is there no other place I can put this signal to, like, test it just a little bit? I think it's only where intersections occur. Oh, my brother, I'll keep my 1,700 hour mouth shut then. I can't. Oh, I'm making so mistakes in your eyes, I'm sure. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Thank you. So this might be, it could be related to in going to 2 different outs. And therefore, I would have to do a path signal. My understanding of path signaling is actually... Path signals are advanced signals especially useful for bidirectional railways and complex intersections. They function similarly to block signals, but rather than occupying the entire block, trains can reserve a specific path through it, and it will only enter the block if their path allows them to pass through. Okay, so I think the way we're going to want this to work then, that's actually very nice to clarify that understanding. I think what we're actually going to want is path signal like right here. And we're going to want this blue thing to be basically... I mean, frankly, I think the way we probably want to do it is... Oh, this could be wrong. Oh, boy, this could be wrong. I think we're basically going to want this blue fork to be its own... This blue block to go the entirety of that direction. I could be wrong. My thought for why that is this. We want, when a train approaches... The fact that that's red makes me nervous. Approaches this specific signal. We want it to pick a pathway. It's probably related to that. To pick a pathway. Let's see if we can fix that. Is this one no longer red? Oh, it's still red. It's only red because it's waiting for a reservation, not because it is not allowed through. Okay, that's fine. We basically don't want it to enter this blue block until it knows that it can get out of the blue block. Because if not, you will get a train sitting on this blue block waiting to progress. Ideally, we won't have this because we'll only run 2 trains on each line, which would be fine. But you don't want it to get into the blue block and then not be able to progress. So it only enters if it can go all the way through. That's a little bit of a problem because that could mean that a train waits right here and that blocks everything. So, we'll see. Maybe the simpler way is replace this with a... I guess I would rather them get stuck over there than get stuck right here. And we will just do we will not interrupt the blue. The blue block will be the blue block the entire way through. There will be no interruption there. We'll see. This is going to have to... Shit, I should just get my Factorio blueprints out and look at those and see what... Just kidding. And see what is going on. Sham says, spoil-free advice, there's no wrong way to play. If you're having fun, that's the right way. I appreciate that. I am definitely having fun. We have banged our head against the wall a lot in this game, but we've also progressed, you know? We're getting there. We're getting there. So, I think let's do this. Let's call that the waiting area done. It's not actually done. But we have 2 separate stations with waiting area, with signals that I am willing to at least beta test. And I know like how far I need to do for the waiting area. So I'm going to call the waiting area done. The unloading station I think is also done. Power up here is done. And now we need to do merging area and a turnaround before we continue any further. In-game tutorials like Factorio has for rail signals would be amazing. Interesting. I don't know that I have ever played the Factorio or played the Factorio train tutorial. Back in my day, I don't know if there were train tutorials. I don't know. Is that newer or is that old? I don't think I've ever played a train tutorial in Factorio. Okay. So now... Oh, I have heard of the scenario before. Rail Madness? Wait. No, I've heard of Belt Madness. Is it similar? Ryan took about 10 hours, for instance, to work out that having one power grid is a thing. The revelation on that was quite a moment. We're waiting for the other big revelation, but we're closer to 40 to 50 hours and still waiting. I cannot believe there's still a big revelation that I have not figured out. That scares me. That scares me. There's something I still haven't figured out. Fuck. No, we'll keep this here. So the merging area, I think what we want to do is get everything back on this line and then turn it all around at once. I think it's just that simple. I think merging should honestly be relatively simple. We'll go 2.5 blocks at a time because I think we're going to... Although, never mind. Here's why we need to design the merging area. This is why. Instead of just taking every line and dragging it over here to merge it, eventually, if there's 40 train stations, we're going to want to bring those to the exact same point in the line and merge it. So here's what we got to do. Let's build a 2.5 long block. And then we have to do, similar to what we did on the other side, we have to do a... that was too many. We have to do a vertical, like a 90-degree turn. I got you, Tactical Fluke. Gotcha, gotcha. So, how would we do that? The first one is going to be the problem. Because of the lack of space. I think we probably want to like bend to the right a little bit pretty immediately. And then how close can I get to 50? Okay. First one's going to be a little sketchy. Everything after that will be fine. Oh, this is bad. That's bad. We just need a little bit of extra space. Like the slightest shift. Oh boy. This is so hard for me to verbalize what I'm trying to do right now. It's I cannot, there's no way I can I can tell you what I'm thinking right now, chat. I know that's like my job as a streamer. There's just no way. That is not quite a 90-degree angle. That is, no. That is or is not. Okay. Well, we've done it. Great news. Now, what we need to do here is, what is the distance before you can go 90 degrees again? It's like 2.5 in each direction. It's like here-ish, basically. If I go to like here, why is this still not straight? I am bothered by this. Oh, well. Oh, shit. His thoughts have evolved past language. He is in the Matrix. He's beyond us. I'm beyond us. Sham's been playing this game for 8 years. Oh, my God. I got to raid and run. Take it easy, everybody. Hey, thank you, Sham. Thanks so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. Super kind of you. The fact that this is not entirely straight. We just go out a little bit further. We'll just go out a little bit further. Tama? Oh boy. Okay. That is straight. That's fine. Okay, this was better. This was better. Maybe it's like the thing we learned early in this game, which is like, don't just draw the belt, then try and put the machines on it. Build the machines, draw the belt from the, you know what I'm trying to say. Okay. So signaling here. I'm missing computers, so we can't actually do it. The signaling here, each of these stations is a block. Then we've got one big thing, which sucks. I'm gonna have to change this. We're gonna have to just break a bunch of these signals down because I can't actually afford to have them on the track right now. We're gonna design a working train that will get us to fuel and back, to oil and back, without breaking down. So we got to be bare bones here. Sure, that'll work. Actually looks decent enough. Hey, thanks. I think it looks at least decent. How is there still a big revelation I have not figured out in this game? That's mind-blowing to me. All right, so here we need one like there. And then I probably need one like here. Like, right? Basically, we need to just make one intersection in this block. I think that's generally the rule. Whenever there is one intersection, you need to make it a block until it gets complex like this stuff, and then you use path where it would be a bunch of tiny little blocks where trains could get like inch forward and then run into each other, and that's where you run pathing. You'll realize eventually. Don't fret it. It's not holding you back yet. Hi, Delta Fire. How you doing today? Okay, we've got one more train station, one more signal. Technically, I think we could break that one. So this should now work. Everything will run in right here. Then this can go off wherever and turn around and hook back up with this. That's exciting. And then we're in business, chat. How should we design our turnaround? Oh no, is that a fucking... Oh no. Okay, we're just gonna throw some materials down the drain. Nobody look. Nobody tell Ada. Nobody tell Fix It. Loose definition of the word big and big revelation. Okay, well that makes me feel better. There's a crate somewhere in here, but I'm not gonna find it right now. Okay, so our goal here is to do the turnaround. We have the merging area is vaguely designed. Turnaround could be interesting. I kind of want to just let it see if it'll do a turn. Oh my god. I want you to just do a circle. I want to just click here to here and watch it go. Whoop. It won't, and that's fine. That's fair. The other thing we could do here is go, so we're at the same point, which is like here. Pretty good day, actually. I'm learning some of the lower level concepts of building programs with C++. That's exciting. Taking on a new hobby. Or a new role at work. This is ridiculous. This game is ridiculous. Oh my god, this is so hard for me to try and explain how my brain is working right now. Barely working. What's up? 1 second. Oh, hello. Hey, sorry, we're gonna have to hop off here. Meg needs my help. Family calls. So, thanks for being here. Thanks for tuning in. We'll have to finish up this railway another time. So, we'll just leave things there and save and pick up where we left off next time. I will probably do a little bit of work, like I said, off stream to build some platforms or clear some stuff up or whatever. But thanks for hanging out. We'll be live tomorrow. Potentially opening physical Pokemon cards, which I'm very excited for. Potentially. And otherwise playing Ori and the Blind Forest. So, thank you, Carly. Thanks for stream. It was my pleasure. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, much love. Bye-bye. Bye, Cassie. Bye. Bye. See ya.